So hello everyone. So finally the May 12th Shift 1 detailed analysis is here for you. In this analysis we are going to give you a very detailed idea about how was the overall difficulty level of the question paper. Along with that we'll also be highlighting how was the subject wise difficulty level, and from physics, chemistry and mathematics, like which and all topics had the highest weightage, like in terms of which chapter was very difficult, and if you are appearing in the future shifts, then whether the chapter is must do or not. So all these details will be highlighted in this video, so make sure you are watching this video till the end. And if you have not subscribe the channel, then make sure to do so, as we are going to drop AP EAMCET 2026 marks versus rank very soon. So make sure you don't forget to subscribe the channel. And if you have any doubt how did you feel the overall difficulty level of the question paper was, do comment down in the comment box. We would like to hear it from you. Just a basic, like whether physics was difficult, maths was difficult, or chemistry was difficult, which subject did you feel the most difficult. Make sure to comment down the same in the comment box. So let's move ahead and check it out. As you can see on the screen, the overall difficulty level of question paper was moderate. We have got a mixed reaction overall, so it was between moderate to difficult, but we are keeping it as moderate. Out of 10, the overall difficulty level was 6.4 out of 10. Again, I'm repeating, out of 10, 6.4 is the difficulty level of May 12th Shift 1 question paper. So make sure you are watching this video till the end. So next, as we see, the most difficult subject was maths. Maths was like 7.5 out of 10. Physics was kind of moderate. We have received a mixed reaction for physics also. Some of the people have said that physics was between moderate to difficult, a mixed reaction from candidate. That is the reason why the overall rating has little bit rises to 6.0 out of 10. And chemistry was moderate, and that is the reason why the difficulty level is 5 or 5.5, we can say, out of 10. So this is the very detailed subject wise overview of AP EAMCET Shift 1 May 12 exam. So the mathematics section, the comment that we have received is the mathematics section was lengthy and highly calculative. As per the analysis we have received, question demanded multiple step solution and strong concept clarity. So due to why this particular maths became difficult is because there are multiple steps involved in solving a question. So eventually lengthiness of the question paper made the overall difficulty level of maths in AP EAMCET difficult. However, in this math section, calculus, coordinate geometry and algebra were dominant. So three topics like calculus, coordinate geometry and algebra dominated the whole game, and due to that the overall question paper became difficult, and which made the candidate to score minimum to minimum 40 to 45, like 40. If you have scored 40, then you are in the good zone. You might get good marks in the exam out of 80. When it comes to physics, physics was moderate with a blend of formula based and application based oriented questions. So again, I have said, when it comes to physics, you must be aware of how to apply formula. If you are aware of how to apply formula, then you will be easily able to solve the questions. If you are finding any physics formula, any physics question difficult, then try to move to next question, come back and resolve the question, but don't waste most time, because in today's analysis also, while receiving multiple comments, we have received one of the comments saying that due to the lengthiness, like one person spent like almost half of his time in solving 2 to 3 numerical question, which made him difficult for him to solve other question in physics. So don't fall into that trap. If you are finding any question difficult, try to come back after some time and then resolve it, so that you are able to attempt maximum number of questions and not getting struck with the trickiest question. That is what the question, overall exam judges you. Right now, as we have seen the overall pattern, many of the people say that exam is about scoring marks, but what we have observed is that exam is about how you are approaching. It's about identifying the approach in a overall question paper. For example, if there are suppose 40 questions, among them 10 questions might come difficult, that is true, but 30 questions are easy. Again, I'm repeating, 30 questions are easy. So if 30 questions are easy, then how you are going to identify an approach? So that approach will decide the how you think and how you attain at that point of exam time. So that is how overall all things, and it judges your approach also, like how you are, judging things, and based on that you are getting marks. So it's not only about solving but approach. So make sure you are very clear with the approach that you are applying for, and based on that you can proceed with your overall question paper solving process. So as you can see, the we have identified the overall difficulty level of topics, like how difficult the topic was, and nature along with the priority. So you must, if you are appearing, if you have appeared for today's exam, or if you are appearing in the future exam, then you must check out this particular detailed analysis. It will surely give you a very detailed idea about how the overall difficulty level was, and which are the topics that you must do to get maximum marks in the exam. So as you can see on the screen, definite and indefinite integration, 8 out of 10. Like the questions asked from this particular topic was difficult, the calculation, it was calculation heavy, and it is a must priority chapter, so you should must ensure that you are doing it. Coordinate geometry, 7.5 out of 10, conceptual, but still you must do it. Then differential equation, the overall difficulty level was 7 out of 10. That means the question that were asked from differential equation in shift 1 was 7 out of 10. So you must, and like there were heavy questions from it, so you must do that. 3D geometry and vectors, 6.5 out of 10. Probability, 5.5 out of 10. Algebra, 7 out of 10. Trigonometry, 5 out of 10. Functionality, limits and continuity, 6 out of 10. Binomial theorem and permutation, 4.5 out of 10. And mathematical reasoning and sets. So these are the topics that you need to ensure that you are solving it and you are getting a grasp of these topics if you are attempting in future attempts, so that you are very much clear on how was the overall difficulty level of different topics, and based on that you are making yourself clear and attending the questions in the exam. So as you can see, the we have identified the overall difficulty level of topics, like how difficult the topic was, and nature along with the priority. So you must, if you are appearing, if you have appeared for today's exam, or if you are appearing in the future exam, then you must check out this particular detailed analysis. It will surely give you a very detailed idea about how the overall difficulty level was, and which are the topics that you must do to get maximum marks in the exam. So as you can see on the screen, definite and indefinite integration, 8 out of 10. Like the questions asked from this particular topic was difficult, the calculation, it was calculation heavy, and it is a must priority chapter, so you should must ensure that you are doing it. Coordinate geometry, 7.5 out of 10, conceptual, but still you must do it. Then differential equation, the overall difficulty level was 7 out of 10. That means the question that were asked from differential equation in shift 1 was 7 out of 10. So you must, and like there were heavy questions from it, so you must do that. 3D geometry and vectors, 6.5 out of 10. Probability, 5.5 out of 10. Algebra, 7 out of 10. Trigonometry, 5 out of 10. Functionality, limits and continuity, 6 out of 10. Binomial theorem and permutation, 4.5 out of 10. And mathematical reasoning and sets. So these are the topics that you need to ensure that you are solving it and you are getting a grasp of these topics if you are attempting in future attempts, so that you are very much clear on how was the overall difficulty level of different topics, and based on that you are making yourself clear and attending the questions in the exam. So next, moving ahead, you can check out the physics topics wise analysis. So current electricity had the highest, number of questions, and the 7 out of 10 overall difficulty. And then next, when it comes to mechanics, 6 out of 10. The question difficulty level was 6 out of 10 from it. Thermodynamics and kinetic energy, 6.5 out of 10. Ray optics and wave optics, 5.5 out of 10. Magnetism and electromagnetic induction, 7 out of 10. Modern physics, 6 out of 10. Kinematics and projectile motion, 4.5 out of 10. Semiconductor, 4 out of 10. Gravitation, 5.5 out of 10. So you can also check out the from which topic, like in from current electricity there were heavy numericals, then from gravitation there were numericals. So this way you can check out the complete overall analysis of physics along with the priority, which are the top priority must do chapters So every details we have highlighted. So if you are appearing in the future shift, then make sure to check out all the details to enhance your preparation and get more marks in the exam. So next you can see chemistry topic wise analysis. So in this, organic chemistry was 5.5 out of 10, chemical bonding 5 out of 10, electrochemistry and chemical kinetics 6 out of 10. So for chemistry we are receiving a very mixed reaction. Some of the people are saying it was hard, where like if suppose if we compare it with number, out of 30 people almost 20 have said it was moderate, but 10 have said it was very difficult. So do let me know in the comment box, how did you feel the overall difficulty level of the chemistry was? Did you feel that it was very difficult, or did you feel it was in the moderate zone? So this way, if you tell me the overall difficulty level, I'll be able to come up with a better analysis and give you a very detailed explanation on chemistry, on how it became difficult. Because in the TS MSET somehow chemistry became difficult. In the TS MSET exam, chemistry became difficult, which overall destroyed the confidence, and multiple people even got less marks due to chemistry. So do let me know, how did you feel the overall chemistry was? And this is the topic wise analysis for chemistry. Now if you check out the which are the high priority chapters for upcoming shifts, then uh, definite integration in area, coordinate geometry from mathematics, complex number and algebra from mathematics, current electricity from physics, thermodynamics from physics, magnetism and EMI from physics, organic reaction and mechanism from chemistry, then electrochemistry from chemistry, chemical bonding and P block from chemistry. So these are the very high priority chapter that you must look into if you are appearing for the future exam of AP EAMCET 2026. And next, let's take a look at what people are saying about the exam, what's feedback that we have received from candidates. So Arjun Reddy have said, mathematics was unexpectedly tough today. Integration problem had 4 to 5 steps each, and coordinate geometry question took a lot time. I could not attempt 10 to 12 question in math due to time pressure. So due to the lengthiness of the paper, Arjun Reddy almost left 13 to 14 questions from mathematics. When it comes to Priya Lakshmi said that chemistry saved my day. Most questions were straightforward, specifically organic reaction, S&P block. Physics was okay. I think I did well in chemistry and physics, but maths was quite lengthy. So Priya also felt that maths was lengthy. Kiran felt that physics question were concept based and formula oriented. So again, I have said most of the question in physics are formula oriented. If you are confident with the formula, then you will be able to score maximum marks in the exam. So by now you must be having a very detailed analysis of student reaction and what are the important formulas and everything. These are the insight for student in the coming shift, how to attend mathematics. So mathematics strategy: prioritize integration prioritize integration and coordinate geometry first. Speed max 2 minutes per hour question in the maths. Skip lengthy maths problem, return if time allows. Ensure probability geometry are fully revised. So these are the very important maths strategy that you should follow up. For physics, you can check out maths master all formula sheet, like I have said earlier. Focus on optics, revise derivation for magnetism and EMI. Attempt easier conceptual question first, like I have said. All the strategy I have said you earlier. Apart from that, chemistry, organic reaction are your highest ROI topics. Revise all of the named reaction, P block and trend and properties. So these are the important pointers from chemistry. So if you have not liked the video, then make sure to like the video and comment down your difficulty level. How did you feel the overall difficulty level was? And make sure, don't forget to subscribe the channel, as we are going to come up with marks versus rank analysis along with the expected cutoff for different colleges. All this video will be uploading it very soon, so make sure you are staying with us till the end.